Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on it. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off the play fake, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
To throw, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Cousins now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Linval Joseph drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Rodgers now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers got a man. That's Allison. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And able to find Graham, complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. It's caught here by Adams, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. They'll run it with Williams. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cook following the penalty. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. 23 yards on the play. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Crosby with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, 40 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but